over the last couple of months, one question that I've been asked, and I finally picked up the trend and realized a better answer for it. So here is the question I've been asked. Hey, Sarah, do you know of a less well-known legal or financial tool that we could use to solve this issue we have in our family business? I keep getting asked this, like, is there a tool you're not aware of, or that people don't really know, like a more creative way that we could transition the business to the next generation? And my answer is typically, I'm not a financial professional. I am not an attorney. I don't know. But finally, ding, I found the better answer to that. Someone recently said to me, I wish there was just a menu and somebody could say, here are all of the million possible, in this situation, it was not a legal issue. It was a financial model they were looking for how to transition the business. And my ding was this. I realized they were trying to find this super cool financial method to actually solve an issue that just needed a couple of hard conversations to solve it. And so instead of digging, if you're looking for this super secret financial or legal way to solve something or to transition the business from one generation to the next or between people in the business, and you're looking for that super fabulous menu that's just going to have something on there that you get to go, woo, that's the one. Here's what I'd encourage you to do. Make a different menu. What this menu is a list of choices of how you could actually manage the issue in your family business. So on that menu might be something like menu option A, do nothing. And then put a couple bullet points around what you deal with when you do nothing. In the most recent conversation, I'll use it. I don't want to give this person's information away. They're not on this call, but still. There was one family business owner who is a real problem. He has never saved money. He does not work in an effective way inside of the business. He's costing the business money. They're trying to figure out how to get him out of the business. They were trying to come up with a creative method to get him out of the business. Oh, what could we use? What method is there? So instead of figuring out a creative financial model, we said, let's just make a menu of your choices. Menu option 1, do nothing. Let him keep wasting the company's money, take on that risk, hope he eventually retires. Option number 2, have all of the minority shareholders work together. All of the minority shareholders have more ownership than him. Buy him out. That was menu number 2. This isn't a fancy thing. This is something that exists. Buy out someone, right? That was option number 2. Option number 3, talk to him directly about his performance issues in the business, see if that can be fixed. Her homework was to go see how many other options she might see. So moral of the story is, though, she was looking for what is that super fancy, tricky financial thing that we could do that would help this and this and this and this happen. Probably doesn't exist. But instead, make a menu of your choices around the real issue in the business. When you create that, it's going to be a lot easier to find your answer. So that's my tidbit. Any questions, clarifications, additions you might make to that before I go into your specific needs for today? Okay, you get the point, right? Usually if you're looking for some fancy something, the real answer is in a conversation you need to have. And making that menu will help you just decide, what am I going to pick? And maybe your answer is, we'll just continue to do nothing. That is a choice. That is a menu choice. Usually that's not the most attractive one, though, once you make that menu. There's other things that look more attractive.